Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to NinjaTrader Live. I'm Tracy Shuchart, Senior Economist, and here's what happened while we were away. We had a 20-year bond auction that wrapped up with a high yield of 5.122%, right on the screws. Despite the higher yield, it did not tail, meaning it cleared right in line with pre-market expectations. 2.55 bid to cover ratio. Demand was average, as buyers stepped in to scoop up those bonds, but they clearly demanded a steep premium north of 5%. Now, 5.122%, I just want to note, is a sharp jump in borrowing costs from last month's 4.883%. So keep that in mind. But the auction went well. Nothing spectacular. We have headline risk all over again, right? Earlier we had Trump say Washington was in the final stages of talks with Iran. Crude fell below 100. We saw bonds rise in price. And of course, equities followed that relief. Then we had them trimming games when Trump said later, the only question is, do we go in and finish it up, or are they going to be signing a document? Let's see what happens. We will not let Iran have a nuclear weapon. More fighting to come unless Iran gets smart. And we did see crude jump at least $2 on that. Bonds pulling back a little bit, equities pulling back a little bit. And then we just had another headline come out, and oil has tumbled again after Pakistan said that the final draft of the deal text is imminent. So we'll see. Just keep in mind we are still subject to that headline risk. Interesting to note that Bitcoin is growing more dependent on Michael Saylor's buying machine. In the last 3 weeks alone, MicroStrategy represented about 12% of all the trading activity in Bitcoin. Some weeks, the company is even a bigger presence than others, accounting for more than 20% of the entire trading volume of Bitcoin. And that came out from Research TD Cowen. We did have EIA earlier today. We had, if you include the SPR, we had the largest draw on record of 17.8 million barrels. That is ginormous. We had over 9 million, just over 9 million in the SPR release, and then minus 7.863 million from commercial crude stocks. Again, just massive, massive draw. Moving on to NVIDIA earnings. Just want to talk about this really quickly. We have a high call skew, and it's raising the risk of post-NVIDIA earnings It's raising the risk of a post-NVIDIA earnings share decline, as traders have paid up to be long into earnings, leaving a strong result likely to crush vol and weigh on all call premiums. So right now, we have the market kind of priced to perfection at a 5% move. That has lowered a little bit from 6.5% expectation yesterday. But the more important signal here is skew. So NVIDIA call skew is at the ceiling, while put skew is at the floor. So that means traders have paid up to chase the upside, showing little appetite for any downside protection. That makes implied volatility compression after the report a bigger near-term risk, given the biggest bullish lean. So in short, the risk here is that these traders have already paid top dollar for upside options. The market is priced to perfection, and unless NVIDIA delivers an absolute blowout catalyst that drastically exceeds the market's 5% implied move, the post-earnings drop in uncertainty will cause those option values to deflate like a popped balloon. Now, what happens on the dealer side is if implied vol collapses, those call deltas shrink rapidly. Dealers are suddenly over-hedged, meaning they're too long the stock. Remember, dealers are short the calls that they sold the retail. And so to hedge themselves, they are forced to get long the stock. And so that will all unwind if this doesn't go perfectly, and dealers will have to aggressively sell those NVIDIA shares to rebalance. So could be time for some popcorn during the NVIDIA earnings, particularly if they do not give the market what it wants to hear. And with that, I will pass it to Craig with special guest Blake Morrow for Under the Hood.
What's up, everybody? How's it going, Blake? Another episode of Under the Hood here at NinjaTrader Live, where we take a look at what's going on in markets, cross assets, by sector, by stock, really anything that's moving. And I was hoping we were just, be celebrating NVIDIA earnings day today. But of course, this morning we got more headlines about the war or no war, peace deal breaking out, markets loving it, volatility getting smashed, oil getting smashed, yields coming back down, equity indices ripping higher. We're sitting here, S&P's up 85 basis points to 74.40. The NASDAQ up 1.3%. The Russell, the big outperformer, up 2.25%. Oil down, as Tracy mentioned, 6.5%. Bonds are rallying. The dollar selling off a little bit because I guess there's a deal, or maybe there's a deal, or I don't know. It seems like there's going to be some more negotiations. We think Iran has come out in the last little bit here and said, yeah, we're still talking about this 14-point plan that we've been talking about ad nauseum now for the last several weeks and months. But we'll see. The president has said negotiations are hot and heavy, and we're very close. And so the markets have responded favorably to that. So we'll see. But Blake, how are you doing this afternoon?
Good. Great. Headline driven, you're right. And actually, just a moment ago, Iranian foreign ministry spokesperson says seeking to establish with Oman. Iranian television says preparations are underway for Foreign Minister Araghchi's trip to America to attend a United Nations meeting. So markets see that as a positive news, that there's a step in the right direction with Iran. So now I just saw a little blip in the futures. I was wondering where that's from, but I believe that's exactly what just happened.
Yeah. So clearly everyone is excited about that. But look, with the main event this afternoon, NVIDIA. I mean, it's hard. I mentioned it this morning. We've been talking about it, but really, given the contribution to the S&P and the weights and the NASDAQ as well. Tracy had mentioned the kind of elevated call premiums going into the event. Folks are long. Folks are exposed here, and the AI story has been top of mind. The AI outperformance trade has been very, very stretched. And so we'll see, do they deliver, how much they deliver? Is it a better to have traveled than to have arrived situation or not? Jensen's typically likes to pump no matter what. He's probably second in the list of pumpers behind the pump master himself, Donald Trump. But we'll see. How are you thinking about? I know we talked in pre-show just about the setup here, the charts for NVIDIA. How are you looking at it into the close here?
Well, I know, if you're a fan of this show and you're really liking Under the Hood, as soon as the show's over, I would just go back and listen to what Tracy had to say, because what Craig just pointed out, what Tracy was discussing, is a very important aspect to this afternoon. And I did, for your viewing pleasure, Craig, and for our viewers' viewing pleasure, I actually highlighted all the last earnings since the summer of 2024. So if you're looking at the chart and you want to see exactly what NVIDIA has done post earnings, and you can see this is where we're at right now, going into today. But if you see where, earnings have been, what has happened a couple of days following, NVIDIA earnings, you got a little gap up here. You can see every time they report earnings, people buy into the earnings, and then, you get a gap up, you get a little bit of a sell off. This is the only one where the uptrend was so strong back summer of last year. But if you look at all the others, you're gapping up, you move back down over a couple of days, you gap up, you move back down over a couple of days. Sometimes they just gap down and go down. And that's really been the case since the summer of 2024. So if you take that into account and you look where we're currently at, and then you take into what Tracy was just talking about regarding exposure, what dealers might have to do, I would be looking on, and as you just pointed out, Craig, Jensen is like, he's gonna come and tell you that everything's great. and he sounds very much like a dot-com CEO back in 2000, 2001. And if we get a gap up anywhere near this 161% extension, so that's around the 240 level, you got to imagine, based on what Tracy had said, you might see some selling, and it would be very consistent with what you've seen over the last couple of years during earnings. So with that being said, Craig, I think it's pretty important. Now, the flip side to that is they're not going to disappoint, but let's just say they did. And in some fairy tale type of land, this level right here is at 212. If for some reason we start trading below that, you have to be careful based on what Tracy just highlighted a few minutes ago. So I think this is a really important dynamic to know. Here's your upside. I would say resistance post earnings is about 240. Downside is about 212. We're currently at 225. And I always tell people before big events, the market tends to find itself mid-range. So if you can identify where the upper end of the range and the lower end of the range is, you can figure out how to play this post earnings. So that's my spiel.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. And aren't we excited at some point this summer? Single stock futures for NVIDIA. We had Craig Buick on from the CME last week, and he teased it a little bit. So we're hopeful it'll be coming to a theater near us soon. But obviously, the reason it's so important is NVIDIA is 8.5% of the S&P, very close to 9% of the NASDAQ 100, and 17.5% of the SMH. And so clearly major importance. Options markets are, very keen on this. The report comes at 4:20 today, the farm's favorite time of day. And, so it doesn't really impact the 4:15 expiries for the zero data expiry stuff. It'll really impact tomorrow's. And then for NVIDIA, big options activity for Friday. So clearly going to be of paramount importance, and everyone's kind of, keen on that. I think the other thing that's interesting about this is what we've been seeing is because of the elevation in interest rates over the course of the last couple of weeks and some worries about inflation, we've stretched more positioning into the AI CapEx story and out of more rate sensitive areas of the economy. And so here I have my table up here. And what we could see is, and I've been mentioning this, I mentioned this on the Sunday show too, just that the sectors of the economy, sectors of the market that have been more rate sensitive, home building, regional banks, real estate, retail, utilities, which had been, here's the month to date, all in the red, week to date now, best performers. Why? Because this story out on the geopolitical alleviation this morning has the bond market really rallying back. We're seeing a pretty big move down in 30-year yields down about 6.5 basis points to 5.11. We were as high as close to 5.20 overnight last night. 10-year yields have moved 8 basis points. 5-year yields have moved 9. So we're seeing a big fixed income rally here on hopes that the geopolitical stuff will be moving behind us. And so, but Blake, the story in bonds has been one of weakness, right? We've been talking about it. Mentioned it last week and mentioning it all week, just the deficit spending globally, the inflation, global central banks, moving in a direction of hiking versus easing. You're seeing that in the UK, in Europe, in Japan, as imported energy inflation continues to rise, has been pressuring the long end of curves, and even here in the US as well. And so we've seen a shift in the Fed's composition and construct as well. 3 dissenting votes last meeting. We get the minutes today at 2:00. Will be interesting to see how much the committee really has moved and whether or not they're going to move in a continued more hawkish direction. Look out for Fed Governor Waller has a big speech on Friday. Will be interesting to see, his comments. But how are you thinking about the bond market here? I can pull up my bond chart, but we can go to your chart as well. Just, big levels here. We were talking about this breakdown in UBs kind of under 110. I got the video chart up here still. System's a little bit slow. There we go. Kind of flirting with this, underneath this 110 level for a little bit. And now, maybe a nice little, maybe a false breakdown, who knows? But how are you thinking about the setup here for the long end in the US and then just globally yields? And what kind of implications do you think that's going to have on the rest of the equity markets as we push through today and into next week?
Well, those are a lot of questions, Craig, and in under normal circumstances, in a normal market, and I say normal because I need to frame this a little bit. if you look at the breakdown in the bond market and you see this rally in 30-year yields and 10-year notes, same type of thing, with 10 years above 455, and the 30-year currently trading at 510, but was as high, as 520s, I guess, or close to that. This is a very, very big breakdown in fixed income. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are asking, why hasn't this affected equities? Why are equities holding up near the all-time highs? And the fact of the matter is, I think it's FOMO, Craig. I mean, look, we are literally, as we just talked about, Iranians, foreign minister going to a United Nations meeting, to the United States here coming up. Everybody's like, man, a deal's gonna come. I can't sell now. If I own equities and I'm an index, hedge fund, I'm like, why would I sell right now? If I bought the S&P well below 7,000 and here we are at 7,400, why should I sell just because yields are ripping? I know this is going to be a problem, but it's not going to be a problem until after we get an agreement. So until we get, if you got everybody holding out and they're holding out for dear life, just, yields are ripping. They're like, I'm not selling, because you want to be there at the party when everybody celebrates that there's going to be that there's going to be an agreement. That's why I believe that if there ever is an agreement, then it's buy the rumor, sell the news type of event, because right now people are itching with the yields moving. But you're right, Craig. Inflation expectations are going up everywhere. You got the Bank of Japan, as you mentioned a little bit earlier, they are going to have a problem. They're going to have an inflation problem more than likely. And, their central bank is talking about, when they're going to be raising rates. ECB expectations just today, when there's a lot of banks thinking that the next move is going to be next month. And then after that, July is in question, whether there's going to be another rate hike. I mean, and then we have the Fed, which, as you pointed out, the FOMC minutes today, it's going to be vitally important, because, how does the rest of the FOMC members position themselves knowing that we're going to have an inflation problem, yet we have a Fed chair that's going to try to steer the ship into a more negative to neutral position, and they don't want the ship to be steered that way. They're trying to keep it, the rudder's pointed a different direction. So it's, I know we're all expecting a fairly hawkish FOMC meeting minutes. And by the way, I can't remember a time that FOMC meeting minutes, not the FOMC meeting, I can't tell you the last time minutes have actually mattered this much.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, we'll see. It'll matter for a few minutes, and then we'll go on right on to the NVIDIA story.
That's true. All right. I want my 15
you.
minutes. I want my 15
exactly.
minutes.
We'll have 15 minutes of fun there, being, kind of parsing through all the minute stuff. But look, I think it is interesting. We had the ADP weekly employment stuff earlier this week. Another strong print there. The labor market is holding on, reasonably well. And so you have a situation where the labor market kind of doing fine, and inflation running well above target. Last week's inflation prints were extremely hot. So then the inflation print happened after the Fed meeting. So we may get some commentary about, what the Fed could consider doing. There was some talk about the changing of the language and trying to move to a posture where the next move could be either a rate hike or a rate cut. And so we'll hear in the minutes about that. I did want to just shift here. I think it's interesting that what we're seeing in FX today, because we're really not getting much in the way of dollar weakness. I mean, I don't know. The dollar has kind of been, sneaky strong here over the last little bit. I'll just pull up the dollar euro here, for a minute, just because. But like this is, to me, this looks pretty negative. And even with some of this euphoria about the deal coming and oil getting hit and maybe some of the inflation going away, you're not really seeing that much of a positive reaction here in euro, in yen. I'm curious, what are you thinking here on the FX side?
I've been pretty much a dollar bear for, even though I was, I'm still actually long dollars right at this moment. Just because I trade away a certain direction doesn't necessarily make me a bull or bear. I just happen to be trading with the trend as it's happening. As you pointed out, the dollar's been pretty firm, regardless of my internal feelings that I feel about the dollar at the moment. But it is surprising with equities where they're at, the dollar should be significantly weaker. With interest rate expectations rising across the board for a lot of central banks, ECB included, especially as of today. Yes, the euro did get a nice little boost off of that today, but still, the dollar still looks dangerously strong. And so the question that I have is, what happens if equity markets actually do starts to show some signs of weakness? I've got a good look on equities that I can show you in a bit that does park in a potential reversal, and I think that's where technically you got to start being have a little bit more awareness. But I mean, if stocks turn lower, I can't imagine the dollar not rallying, and especially in a environment where the dollar still reigns as your risk off indicator and safe haven. It catches the safe haven bid. Because we are still in a dollar world, whether you like it or not, we are. So I do look at the dollar right now, and it is dangerously well bid, if you will.
Yeah, look, I like those, when those divergences happen first, where the price action doesn't reflect what you would imagine should be happening, right? I remember Delhi mentioning this at the end of March, early part of April, when oil was moving higher with stocks moving higher, right? We started to see that decorrelation between, oil up, stocks down to, well, they were kind of moving together. And that kind of signaled in a way that stocks were ready to kind of look past the oil situation. And ultimately they really did here. And then I'm curious now if the dollar, equity correlation maybe starts to change, or the dollar correlation, because if we do have, this dollar strength here, despite hopes about the geopolitical stuff moving behind us, I think that could be pretty interesting. When you're mentioning this setup on the S&P here, or indices here, let's shift back to your charts. But what are you looking at here?
I will. Okay, so everything that we're talking about, I love the name of the show. It's Under the Hood, right? So imagine like you're driving down the road, and all of a sudden you hear this weird knocking underneath, in front of you, underneath the in front of you on the engine. You hear this like weird knocking. You're like, that doesn't sound good. It's exactly what we're talking about with the dollar. The dollar's outperforming when equities are at all-time highs. I'm looking at this as a potential head and shoulder pattern, and I want to show you this is called symmetry, right? If you're looking at a head and shoulder pattern, which by the way is my least favorite chart pattern, and I've been looking at chart patterns for 30 years now. It's my least favorite, unless we're at the top of, in this case, an elongated trend, which we've been rallying literally since mid or end of March for the last couple of months. We've had this significant rally, and we're looking a little top heavy. So if we break through these lows, you can see the symmetry. I'm going to grab that left shoulder, take it over to the right shoulder. We have actually about a few more days, I would say sometime in the next week. If we break through this week's lows, which in this, CFD from Oanda, it's I'm just looking at a CFD, by the way. If you look at the futures, you can see a very similar type of construct, and I'll do it with the futures. I think that's a little bit better for us. So you can see that symmetry. That's going to take us probably to about midweek next week. We break through this week's lows, and that's where I would say it doesn't really matter what the news is that comes out. Market's going to move lower after that. So I think the setup is there. You can see a very, very big divergent relative strength as we've been rallying, which is, a lot of people like to call that hidden divergence, if you will. It's just, it doesn't look promising for the bulls, despite us being in bull market territory. I'm not saying that the market has to go down, but it is set up for a bearish reversal should we see it.
Yeah. Old bum in the chat. Buy the rumor, sell the news. I like better to have traveled than to have arrived, right? We're finally, we're here, right? We're at this crescendo point. Markets have done incredibly well into this. The AI story has been top of mind and really outperforming kind of into this event. This afternoon, NVIDIA stock has done incredibly well too. What have you done for me lately?
Exactly.
Because all the positioning is certainly set up constructive into that. We talked about the call premiums and the call skew, and look, it doesn't mean that we can't go up. It just means the bar is higher, right? It means that you really do need to deliver. You need to bring in and attract kind of new buyers. And we've been mentioning just this idea that, again, the window of potential weakness is open, right? It just means that some of those supported flows in the tape have dissipated, And so different fundamental players in the markets are doing things for different reasons and may react more accordingly today, depending on what they say here. So yeah, look, I mean, it's a lot going on this afternoon. But first off, we get the Fed minutes in 6 minutes. Then we get Nvidia at 4:20. Lot to get through rest of the week. Then we have Memorial Day weekend, so a holiday weekend coming up, which will be interesting to see how people hedge for that. Possibly see some concern or hedging into that because of elevated geopolitical in case a deal doesn't happen. But if a deal does happen, then we're going to have a nice further vol smash. So a lot to get through between now and the end of the week. But for now, this has been Under the Hood with Blake and I. Let's kick it over to Jim for an edge report. Take it away, Jim.
Awesome stuff, guys. That was fantastic. I'd make one correction, though. The destination is better than the journey if the destination is your profit target. Just saying. But in any event, let's take a look at a 10-minute E-mini S&P chart right here. I did something. There's 3 different volume profiles on here. I have the session volume profile, which I started on the Globex Open last night. That's the one on the left. And then I said, hey, what happened during the initial balance, that first hour that everyone talks about and gets all excited about? And we have this little kind of, it's kind of a tight here. Let me open this up so you guys can see it better. This is that distribution with the point of control pretty far south, even though we ended up with the big green candle during the IB. Still, that point of control where all the volume was 73.92. And at that point, I still had hope that, hey, we're going to settle around that 7,400, like I said, like I talked about this morning, right around the Sunday open. And then the news bomb drops, and then everything goes nuts. And so what we have is this post-initial balance volume profile that I put up here, just to kind of see where price happiness has been, where all the volume has been after the news bomb. And we're seeing a kind of it's not the greatest distribution. It's not that bad, though. There is a little bit of a volume node right in the middle of the value area, which is okay. A big volume cluster up here at 74.39, and another and the point of control, though, this is really where it's interesting. The point of control is at 74.26, which is the same as the overall point of control, even though we didn't trade there before the initial balance was over. So there's an awful lot of price happiness right there at 74.26. Now, I know we're anticipatory at this point going into the big event that Craig and Tracy was talking about with the earnings on NVIDIA. So we'll see what happens here. Now, at this lower level, at this point of control here, there is a volume deficit after that, right? And I know a lot of the afternoon traders are going to be talking about, are we going to dip back into the initial balance? Well, that'll put us below JAX 2. That'll put us below the point of control, and that'll put us below that blind spot. There's a Menthor Q blind spot right there. Having said all that, 0 DT call resistance is right by VWAP as well, which is another interesting level. So right now, all the action is really in, I don't know, what is this, a 18 point range, right? And I'm going to frame that as the top of the value area, 74.43 1/4, the bottom of the value area, 74.25.75. And I'm talking about this distribution that happened after the IB, right when that tape bomb ran. So that's where the action is right now. We'll see if we get to drive back down to that point of control. We have been getting that more times than not at the end of the day, even with this big rally going on. So a lot of interesting stuff happening here in the E-mini S&P. Of course, there's going to be some bigger fireworks here a little bit later this afternoon. Let's shoot over to crude oil, though, man. Crude oil is dropping like I don't even know what it's dropping like. It is falling. Let's let this kind of daily chart, 10-minute chart, populate a little bit. The volume profile is horrible. Forget about that. There's volume, no peaks everywhere. But the trend is clear and present, right? This is the top of the IB. Boom. Big giant green candle, red candle. Kept on selling off. Crazy wick during the news bomb. And then we actually hit that target wick. And I love when this happens. So when you see these big crazy wicks that are based on who knows what, a lot of times those things get hit later on in the day. I call them target wicks. Now, sometimes they don't, I'll be honest with you. But this time we did. I mean, we got there creating, if you really wanted to go way out on a limb and say this is a double bottom, you could. And that's what we hit it again, right? And so this is definitely selling off. Now, high to low, we're at 108% of the 34-day average right now in crude oil. And literally the daily range is $7.51. That's huge. The ATR Well, the average range, I should say, for a 34 period is less than $7 just by a few cents. Not a big deal. We'll round up to 7. So this is kind of an extraordinary day today with this big sell-off here. VWAP, forget about it. It's way in the rearview mirror. We just crushed that one-day min big time. And we're trading way south of the official bottom of the value area right now. S3, very rare we get there. We got there today, and we're kind of tapping against it right now. I would keep my eye on this 9 EMA for the afternoon. It looks like we're trying to cross above it. We'll see if this candle could close above that 9 EMA. That could signal possibly some kind of retracement back up or move back up. I don't know. But again, very, very bearish right now in crude oil. All right, that is this afternoon's Edge Report. We are ready for our main event. We are trading the close with 3 very talented young traders, starting with Salma, Christian, and XYZ. And I'm always going to start with Salma from now on because I'm never going to forget.
What's up, Jim?
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
Look at Chris. Chris is like, I'm super cool, calm, and collected right now.
No, Chris is trying to hide that he's eating.
Oh,
That
I
was-
thought maybe he's got a green position on right now, and he's like, yeah.
That's why I
where's the
started
legend?
laughing. You introduced us, and all I see is like Chris bringing a spoon up to his mouth. It's awesome.
Oh my God, awesome. Well, let's go.
What are you eating?
A little protein snack.
Protein snack. What time is it in LA? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. It's early enough. That's good.
Yeah.
Let's go around. What are you guys thinking? Let's start with you, Salma, since you're number 1.
I was just short crude and long ES, and I just manually stopped out. It was looking like it was going to come back and hit my stops and profits, so I decided to just manually close. Gonna be honest, I don't really see too much that's interesting to me today. I've been very, very frustrated with the market, basically getting stopped out left and right. I feel defeated. I'll be completely honest, and I'm okay with admitting that. So, yeah, I'm not sure if my edge is in the market today. I've tried and tried, and I've had some good trades, and they've just come back against me every time. So, probably won't be forcing anything in the afternoon unless, I don't know, a setup smacks me right in the face, which I doubt. But yeah, nothing for me, Jim.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Salma, and I'll confess, I just got my butt whooped today also.
It is beyond
I got crushed
frustrating.
today, and I'm admitting it live online. So, well, that's it's a news day. It's tough to trade today.
It honestly, it's always like Nvidia earnings, like the couple days prior to, and then the day of is always just, for lack of better words,
Yeah.
fuckery price action. Like it's just like it just catches you every single time. So, yeah, I got to remember that for next quarter. Okay, so
Yeah. All right. All right. XYZ, we're going to give Christian some time to finish chewing his food. What do you got going on?
Indices, honestly, I mean, it is what it is, right? You look at this chart.
Yeah.
What else to say? It is what it is. They tried to go lower, got trapped. One final trap here, and we're moving through the whole range, and we got to the top. The next choice is the next choice. Good news for the audience. I did wire in some money, instantly hit. So if you're trading live, trade with NinjaTrader. You get your money fast. I do see a pretty good opportunity for gold short. First test back in this range. Tape's looking a little weak. I mean, even looking here, right? They kind of went through and they're stalling. Can't really get back above. Starting to get some weak tape, and location wise, to me, A+. Scaled in a little bit, so I ended up at 5. Entry's okay in the 37s, 45, 37s. I'd like to be in the 39s. But I really took my time to let the tape kind of just play itself out. Got a pretty decent MFE on it, maybe floating like $2,000 or so, 2,500. But I mean, you guys see the limit orders. We're going for a higher time frame move here. So right now, I just put it break even to see if they can actually start to get acceptance back in this low volume range again. And if they don't, I want to get out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you going back to that last chart, I mean, depending on when you entered, you may have taken a little heat on this trade with that crazy wick.
the wick. No, so I was up here. I did take heat, maybe 1 point as I
Okay.
was scaling into the trade. But as soon as it starts moving, no heat. This wick here did not get back up to my entry right here, which is why I put it break even
Yeah.
because this came from pretty decent absorption in what? This is the 32s. So for me, if this absorption is going to lead to my entry, I want to get out and let them come back up to probably 38, 39s and then see if I want to re-enter. If not, yeah, I'm still not really looking to trade the market. This is like a swing play. I don't swing trade, but to me, yeah, if I'm holding this through the close, all that stuff, um, yeah, that's the idea here. As far as like active trading, you're not going to see me like scalp and queue or anything
You're
today.
not.
I'm still in
Got it.
vacay mode. This is more of a, hey, I think this is a really good opportunity for extremely good risk to reward ratio. I think my risk total when I fully entered the size was about 1600.
Okay.
And I mean, you see the targets. If my targets hit as they are, this is $22,000.
Wow.
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it, regardless of the outcome.
All right, all right. Keep our fingers crossed those all get hit. We are ready for you, Christian. You got extra protein going, so I'm sure you're ready to go.
So I have been focusing on long since yesterday. I was short into prior week low in NQ, big area of support. At the same time, every single semiconductor company AI was pulling back into the daily 20 EMA. That's such a powerful uh, moving average. And then I flipped and I got back long because we're still in an uptrend, right? We had a really cool pullback consolidation. We took out big fail breakdown at prior week low here at the base. Ever since then, I've been focusing on longs. I had longs this morning. I did get stopped out on the runners, and then I put a long again on the back test of the IB high here in NQ, and I'm down to runners. But pretty much we are in a bullish neutral to higher consolidation. All we did was pull back into support. The higher time frames have suggested higher, right? My main idea today was that if we could hold the 29,060 to 100 area, we could push up into the resistance of this range, which is around 360s, 450s in NQ. We've done that. We've gotten to the first target area. So now if we can continue to hold prior day high, I have to continue to think we're going to see higher. Of course, we're waiting on NVIDIA. We have multi-hour consolidation here, so it may remain choppy. So I think I'm just going to sit in this runner that I have here just because, you know, both of the day trading strategies that I have paid really well today, and there's no need to really risk more into the close as we wait for NVIDIA.
Got it. Very awesome, you guys. Before I dip in the chat, I want to remind everybody tomorrow afternoon is our very first segment of Develop Your Edge. And the main event is going to be with XYZ. XYZ is going to talk about strategy. We're going to spend an hour together, 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. East Coast time, and it's going to be interactive. So if you come to the show and you're in the chat, pop in, ask some questions. I'll get them to XY while he does his thing, and we're gonna learn a lot about strategy. So looking forward to that tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It's the first one in the series, and we're kicking it off with XYZ. All right. Well, you guys, best of luck in any trades that you got cooking and trades that you might be making for the rest of the day. I'm gonna dip in the chat, and best of luck.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Jim.
Take care.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
DEI Wednesdays.
Oh,
New.
Real quick though, someone in chat asked about CL, and I was just looking at the hourly since, you know, we just had the hourly close. Looks really good. This is a bullish hammer here at the bottom of a downtrend. If bulls can show up with strength, I mean, I can see us going all the way up to about 99.80, 99.90. Another $1.50 from here. Looks really good. Maybe if we get a pullback I'll see if I can get into this. But other than that, I'm good waiting.
Hey, chat. Good afternoon to everybody. A special hello to you, Robin.
Oh, Robin's back.
You guys are really hitting it off
Great.
now.
Chill. Okay. How we
Merritt.
doing?
Merritt, we know that's you behind that burner account.
Hey, String Bean. How's everybody doing? Hello, hello, cats. Good to see you.
Do you guys know who String Bean, what their username used to be? They're an OG.
Yeah,
They
String
just
B.
changed. Oh, okay. Look at you.
Well, wait, what was it?
String B.
Oh,
String capital B lowercase e.
Stowe's in
I
the
remember
house.
that.
Spencer. Chi-Town. Hope this market's been treating everybody well.
It has not.
I hope it turns around, you know. But
honestly,
you know,
today looks pretty rough. NQ, ES looks, like if you really step back, it's super clean, but trying to execute this thing looks really messy. There's so many wicks everywhere.
Yeah.
in the morning it was choppy for sure. First 30 minutes.
I would say even the last, like 2 hours ago, starting to
Oh yeah, yeah.
there's so
Like
many
if we
wicks.
missed that original push up, it's probably been chopped in the morning and then chopped now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been basically sideways since 11. Stuck in a, what is this, 20-point range on ES, just back and forth.
Yeah. But we're still in an uptrend, guys. So I gotta buy those pullbacks until the trend changes.
What strategy are you using today?
I traded both my own and the IB strat. They've both paid well.
Nice.
But when it gets sideways, that's when the IB strat underperforms. So it took a few losses, but today it recuperated some of those.
Today
Hopefully
I
we can,
learned not to walk away from a position to go grab water. I literally walked away for not even 45 seconds. I was
Well, I
in a
mean, what would you
short.
have done? What would you have done if you were watching, right? Because aren't you like you set your brackets and you let it do what
Yeah,
it does?
kind of just let it be. Yeah,
So
but dude,
that might be the best thing to do. Because what were you gonna do? Manually close it before it hits your stop?
I don't know, but that, do you guys know what I'm talking about when that news came out and we just had a straight ripper candle?
Oh, the Peace Talks Part 30.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah,
got
yeah.
caught in that. Yeah.
wait, but why are you saying you
Oh.
shouldn't walk away if you have
Yeah, but
your
what would
order
you have?
set?
Yeah, you would have got stopped out before
I
you could
should
even
have
do it.
I should have at least like moved to
Like,
BE or something. I kept my stop loss where it originally was, and I had my TP where it originally was, and I was in decent profit on this short. Walked away literally to just grab some water, came back, and I'm like,
well, if
wait,
you weren't, I
what
think
the hell just
technically,
happened?
if you
Yeah,
weren't gonna put BE by the time you walked away just to
I
get
know.
water, you weren't gonna do so when the
Yeah.
news
XY,
came.
stop being so logical. I know.
You know.
I know. I
My
know.
bad. My bad.
I know. Hindsight is
XY
2020.
is not looking for the answer. She just wants us to
He
hear
wants
her out.
validation. Just wants to vent.
You guys,
Yes.
this
Men
is
will never
true.
understand.
Oh my
Just trying
God.
to
Yes,
vent.
a man is always trying to give a solution. And it's like, I don't want a solution. I just want to complain.
All a man do is fix. They don't listen.
I just want to complain. Yeah, B-Man says he was short there too. Yeah, it was such a great short, and it was looking like I thought I had, gotten in at a really, really good entry. And yeah, market said psych. I'm I'm frustrated with today. I'm over it. Really done. Yeah, Jude, that's it. Venting is over. Done. Done.
Yeah, the IB trade was a little tricky, but it paid.
That thing is still
Chris,
just
how do I
printing. Huh?
identify a range? Do we need to go sideways for a certain amount of time? The best definition is that if we are inside a swing high and a swing low, and the consolidation inside of it is creating lower highs against the swing high and higher lows against the swing low. That is the technical definition. How do you see that in real time? Well, you can look at something like the overnight action. Are we opening up inside the overnight action? Then it's going to be range bound until we break above it or below it. If we remain inside the IB once the first hour closes, then we're range bound, right? You're using either historical price action over the last few hours to define the range, or once the market opens, if we stay inside the IB, then that we're going to be range bound. How then do you say, well, when do we break that range? Well, to me, that is acceptance. So the trade that I took long today was here when we consolidated probably for like an hour above prior day high and that IB high. That became acceptance because that told you that instead of continuing this range of back and forth, right? What happened here? There was a changing character. Buyers moved up from the lows, and as sellers tried to reject it, buyers kept propping up the price, right? And eventually, as you guys know, that creates a wedging structure. And that was pretty much my long trade earlier today, the break of the wedge, because it was acceptance, it was confirmation. Well, the confirmation came when we broke away from that, but that is the structure that tells you, hey, we are getting ready to break this range. We're forming acceptance at these highs. We're no longer selling off, and you use whatever entry model you want to execute on that, right? And being that we had a huge reverse off prior week low yesterday, the 20 EMA across many tech stocks, you have to lean higher, especially if we're moving into NVIDIA earnings, right? So you combine all of that and you get long because we're in an uptrend. All right, finessing, showing up with a lot of ego, huh?
Who's good?
The second you say that, they will show up. I've seen this happen before. It's the same old song, I promise you that much.
Good afternoon, Stowe. Yes, Stowe was on the other side of your trade, Salma, and he greatly benefited off that news.
Well, Stowe, I hope
tell
you're
him
happy.
to wire you some money.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
There will be a time.
I'm okay. It's
There'll be a
fine.
time
There will
where
be a
she
time.
needs all the money, and you guys better not ask her for any.
You hear that, chat? She said, "It's fine. I don't even care."
Yeah, I don't care. You know what it is? Listen, I feel Jude just said something very nice in the chat. Okay, Jude says, you are amazing to share your trades with the highs and the lows with the rest of us. So thank you, Salma, XY, and Chris, and the rest of the hosting team. Very, very, very nice comment on Jude's behalf. I will say this, though. I have personally been struggling with this market. This has been a very, very, very tough market for me to grasp and to actually get in some sort of mojo rhythm type of thing. And again, I have zero problem admitting that. All I know is right now I am basically playing defense where I have to just survive long enough for my edge to be present in the market. And when, when that will happen, and it will,
Yes.
I'll be there to execute and to take advantage the proper way. Until then, I need to just, I still show up every day. I still try. And, some days I'm good and green and other days I'm not. But there will be a time where the market will favor my edge over other people's, and that will be my time to shine. So just got to weather whatever storm this is,
Oh, it's happening. Let's go.
It's only one day too. Like,
Oh, I'm not just speaking about today. I'm just saying in general, I would say
yeah,
probably
I'm speaking
since like
about today.
Yeah.
Like,
Today
yeah,
sucked.
yeah, it's
Today
just one
definitely
day.
sucked.
It's just, what I found to help is that, hey, The strategy has drawdowns. What environment does it have a drawdown in? If you are in that environment, you just have to get through it, right? Like it's a period where your strategy may underperform, and that's completely fine. You know what it generates on a monthly, quarterly basis, and that's what you're focused on.
Yeah. Yep. Roman says, Salma, what is your edge? So typically I like to play reversals, and I also do very well on trend days, but they need to be true trend days. They can't be these trend days where, quote unquote, trend days where you have like an hour or two of, straight movement, and then you've got in those hour or two, these like wiki candles that will fake you out or trap you or whatever the case may be. Like I need actual, true, clean movement. And there just hasn't been too much of that in this market. Just I can't do these tape bombs, guys. That's really what it comes down to. And I think this market right now is favoring more so people who can scalp and be in and out of trades quick. And that's just not me. I like to get in and I like to hold for my TP. And sometimes, that can take 5 minutes and sometimes it can take 2-3 hours. As we've seen today, there's just been a lack of follow through. And yeah, just gotta keep surviving.
I mean, truthfully, you if it were reversed and you were on the right end of that candle, it'd be totally different.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even
little
just that.
things.
It's not even just that though, XY, because like the setup, if you go look at ES I can pull it up and I can show you exactly why I took that trade and where is it? Hold on. Okay. I took shorts this morning around, where's my drawing tool? I took shorts. It was somewhere here, one of these, I think it was this candle here, this 955 candle. And I thought I had a really, really great entry on my shorts, okay? And I was targeting, you guys can't see it, but I was targeting here, which is midnight open, okay? It was a pretty aggressive target, but that was my TP, and then my stop was somewhere here at this high, okay? I think it was up here a little bit. Anyway, I walked away. I was in green. I didn't trim. I didn't take anything off the table. I was holding for full TP. We came really close. I think, what is this? Hold on. This is London lows. We came literally like a point or two away from London lows, and then that news came out, and we had just a straight ripper, took me out of my position, and then we continued to grind higher. I thought there was nothing more that I could have done. This was a perfect setup. If you look at it on the 15, it's even cleaner. You have this, push higher, failed breakout, long wick to the upside, and it looked like a clean reversal back to the downside. It's just that, tape bomb came out of nowhere. Nothing I could have really done there besides, moving my my stops to BE, which I didn't do. Came back to my desk and I was stopped out. It is what it is. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I tried. I thought I took a very, very clean setup and, it just wasn't good enough. Maybe I could have done better execution, taking some off the table there, but yeah,
That's a hard one because if it's not, you just said it's not something you usually do.
Yeah, I'm not like, I try and implement like taking something off the table, but like, XY, like, I guess it's a little bit different for you because, like, let's say you go in with like 10 cons, you have enough sizing to size down on, you have enough.
Like legs to scale out of?
Yeah. Whereas, like, I'm in, let's say, I think that was like a 3 micro trade. What am I really scaling at? Like, I guess, yeah, I could have taken one or two
I think
off.
You're thinking about dollars at that point.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, the position's already small enough. Like, how much can you really take off the table?
I think 3 legs is a lot of legs because if you had 10, if I had to do 10, I'm not doing 10 different limit like TPs. It would probably be like 3.
Three,
maybe even 2. Maybe even 2 TPs, like half here and then the other half, or most, and then 3. Yeah, I don't really have like 4 or 5 legs to a trade. No.
Yeah, I guess like if I was in like usually in normal market conditions where my edge is in the market, I'll be sized anywhere between 5 to 10 micros. Lately, it's been literally like 3 to 4, and I'm like, that's a lot for me, right? Like at this current moment. So if I was in like 5 to 10, then I feel I would have enough to actually trim and to have, multiple targets, but. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, looking
I don't
back, I could
really
have
see, I don't
definitely.
think I've seen you scale out of a trade really.
I'm
Um,
not even on stream with you too much, mister.
yeah, so same thing, right?
Nuh-uh.
Small sample size is still a sample size. I haven't really seen you scale out of anything, so why would that have changed? In hindsight, everyone's a perfect trader,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I think for me it was always, yeah, these situations you can always look back, I should have this, but if it's something that's not even what you do, hey, like you said, it is what it is. Just didn't work. Today it didn't work. Maybe the next 3 days it will, right? Or maybe the next three
yeah.
days it won't work, but the next whole week it will. And it's just variance. What can you do?
I just think if it was just, yeah, I think lack
Like
of
earlier
follow
in my
through.
short, right? My gold short. I'm floating almost 3K P&L. Could I have just taken that? Of course, but that's not really the trade. That's not what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, even I was long before we even got on stream. I think I closed it 2 minutes before we went on air.
Hey, Robin, I'm not saying anything.
Chris is just listening right now. He's giving a
Oh, you know
lending
what? Yeah,
ear.
my bad. My
I'm
bad.
listening.
My bad.
Nah, you're good. You're
Sometimes you
good.
just gotta sit and be like, that's crazy, bro.
No, don't do that to me. No, no.
What? Oh, that's crazy. He
That's
did what
a
again? He
I
did it
can't wait
again,
for her
didn't
to
he?
stop talking response.
NQ did it again, didn't it?
That motherfucker.
Trump Trump did it again, didn't he? Yeah, my bad, guys. I got someone saying, Expo, I thought you were taking a break from trading. What are you teaching us, bro? My
Wait, you
bad.
said you were gonna be done? Why?
Well, I hit a 50K trade on gold last Thursday, and I was like, I'm
Oh,
done for
right,
the
right,
month. I'm
right,
like, I'm on
right.
vacay mode, Even this morning, I'm like, I'm not trading nothing because I'm on vacay mode. I might come back next week though, because I'm getting kind of bored. And then I see what gold's doing. I'm like, this is a really good spot to maybe offer this way the hell back down on very
Mm-hmm.
little risk, right? Um, and so I was like, all right, I'll wire some money in. We'll see how fast it. Oh my goodness, it's fast. It's like I got money now.
Yeah, I even got faked out on GC this morning too. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, this gold trade, guys, I'm trying to let it bake like for a high time frame move here. Like I said, I could be floating whatever P&L. Earlier I was floating 3K. Right now I just floated like 12, 1300. It's not the trade, so whatever. You're not gonna see me like scalping NQ or anything today, like I said earlier. I'm not really looking to trade. I'm just trying to take advantage of where gold is and the opportunity that is currently present. I got taken out break even earlier. Got back in. My position's a little better this time actually. So thankful for that. Yeah, like in hindsight, I could have been, I could have covered taking the 3K, now I'd be up 3K, and now this is running, and it's not gonna be that way. This whole thing could just end up at my stop minus 2K. Whatever. Teaching us how to change our minds and wire the money. This is all a testimonial for how fast you can get your money into your brokerage if you're trading with NinjaTrader. Yes, still, I went to the cage, got a marker. NinjaTrader gave me a marker. And if I don't pay it back, well, he's gonna come downstairs and beat me up because I'm in his basement. Saw a Paddock Philly P once.
What
Well, you know
pullback
what I was
level?
thinking too? I was like, look, I want to go fly to San Antonio and catch game 3 and 4 at home for the Spurs. And I was looking at flights. Flights are like 2K. And a ticket is like 1,500. Like I want some decent seats. And it's like if I'm there, why pay 2K for the flight and just see one game? I might as well see Friday and Sunday, maybe. So I'm like, dude, all in, that's like maybe $8,000. So I'm like, oh, dude, that's insane. That's so much money. So I'm like I'm fighting with myself on that right now. Like, do I want to spend 8,000? Because OKC and Spurs, look, we're looking at something that's probably going to last 5 to 7 years. This whole rivalry, every Western Conference Finals for the next few years could be these two teams. So
Wait, who are you talking sports with?
chat.
Did you watch the next game?
Yes, I did. Oh my goodness.
That shit was crazy.
Dude,
Excuse my
well,
language.
look, James
Sorry.
Harden decided I want to become a traffic cone. And well, that's what
He
happens.
was a liability,
He was
and
literally like, if you got the ball, he just goes right this way, sir. Right this way.
that is also like bad coaching too. The coach should have taken him
Yes.
out. Should have called some
Or at least said
timeouts.
something, right? You know, in Spurs culture, it doesn't matter who you are getting chewed the hell out. Immediate timeout, you get yelled at, and you either get it right or you get subbed out. Like there's no in between. So
Yeah. That was a crazy game though. My sister was at that game sending me freaking videos and stuff. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I'm getting jealous. Like, just keep it to yourself. That was a crazy game.
yeah, Jalen Brunson. I mean, if he got the ball and he sees James Harden on the other end, he's like, this is barbecue chicken.
Yo, the Ronda Rousey fight lasted longer than X-Wise training break. That fight was 15
Hey,
seconds, bro.
it's been a good week. It's been a nice whole week, guys. All right. Yeah, I think
All right, Crude's coming down
gold
here.
one's the only thing worth trying for. I'm still not. I don't care to trade indices or anything. I didn't even know Ronda Rousey was coming back to. Was this like her last fight or something?
Dude,
Think,
that thing ended in 16 seconds or
It
something
was
like that.
so quick. Yeah, she got like 3 million or something like that, or 2 million. The other girl got 1 million. It was the quickest
Dude. Yeah, I mean,
way
yeah,
to make money.
because it's Ronda's fight as far as promo goes, probably. So, how much weight do you place on session value area low and value area high? I would say considerable weight. Yeah, I think value and what's in value and outside of value is very important. Yes. It's a
Yo,
big context.
Reginald talking mad smack. No.
Yeah, Cavs really should have won that house. That was bad.
Womp womp.
Real bad. Could have stole one. Ah, well.
Oh, shoot.
Even the best fall down sometimes, they say.
Robin says, I'll pay money to grapple with Rhonda. You gonna make her wear a Chris mask? It was a Netflix. It was a Netflix
Yeah.
podcast.
It was
Oh.
one of the Paul brothers. He does like he has his own
Jake Paul, Logan Paul.
yeah, he has one of his own, like basically he's competing with like UFC. He's got his own little like thing where he set up the fight.
Like a
I
promo
think
company?
it's called I think it's called like MVP or something. Wait.
Interesting.
Jake Paul.
Am I into the World Cup? No, I'm not a big soccer guy.
Yeah, MVP, most valuable promotions. That was the name of the thing.
Yeah, James. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching hockey and you see what OKC does, you know, it's gonna hit you a bit different. Yeah, Wemby's charged, and they even had it reviewed for a flagrant. Like, come on, stop wasting time. Let's play ball. It's nonsense. Every time I see Nick for us something, I need to look very closely and see if it's the real one. And I still have my doubts. Oh, buying. Do I like these prices? Kind of do like these prices, actually.
Will the real Nick Shady please stand up? How many are there?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Well,
Nick
I know
for a
there's Nick
trick.
for a tick, Nick for a trick, Nick for a sig, Nick for a brisket. Uh, yeah, there's a lot.
Bro, he's got his own
Whoa,
fan
whoa,
base.
whoa. All right, well, they bought me out of gold.
Oh, that's what you were short. I thought it was NQ. I had the
No,
similar sort
I'm
of
looking at I want to
consolidation.
short gold in this range here. I'm trying to find a nice spot for myself to just hold. Just hold on to it.
We've got Chris's special pattern forming here.
Yeah, the
The
wedge.
the wedge pattern, yeah. It's getting pretty tight on the Russell. Looks cleaner on the Russell than it does NQ.
Tick
I'm
for
just
a
gonna wait
Nick.
for NVIDIA.
Nick for a point.
Robin says, I thought I was Chris's special pattern. Hey, yo.
You're one of.
What's my TP for the last contract? Just sort of hanging around. I don't really have a TP. I've already hit my TPs for the day. If we were to go higher, I would say I'll be looking for 450s, and then if we can get above 450s, 460s on NVIDIA earnings, new all-time highs, prior week high. But so far, this is the first real consolidation in NQ after that big breakout, that multi-month from September to April. This is the first consolidation. So really, we can see all-time highs tomorrow if NVIDIA has good earnings.
Just don't hold your breath, though. I don't want to sound like an NVIDIA hater, but NVIDIA, Tesla, both notorious for just doing nothing on important events and important earnings.
Is it over trading if it's your setup every time or more trading less successful? I mean, if it's your
It is
setup, you
not
have a
over
job.
trading, not
Yeah,
over
you have
trading
one
at
job to
all.
do is to hit it. Trading should be pretty much that simple. If it's your setup, your job is to actually take it.
Yeah.
If you have a problem doing that, or like if you're so on the fence about, hey, this is my setup, should I take it? You don't have an edge. You don't have a real strategy. You should dial it in. Because if you do, it's either there or it's not. And if it's there, it's actually your job to take it.
Like you just have to execute. That is your job. There's no such thing as over trading or under trading. You're executing. You are the employee doing your job.
Well, I am about to make new highs again on the day.
Let's go higher. Let's go all-time highs.
Look at this bull here.
I'm bowled up. I'm in every semiconductor stock you can think of.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
We're in an uptrend. I have to be. I get paid to be. Just have to.
Charles says I wouldn't short gold, by the way. I would definitely still short gold. But if you are long gold, I wish you the best. I'm waiting for them to give me a place to get short. But if they keep going up, then yeah, I won't have a place to short.
Guys, the fake pages of me have made their way onto Instagram. They have moved platforms from Twitter and Discord onto Instagram. Be safe out here. Do not get catfished or scammed.
Can you explain gold short, high time? Yeah, it's this distribution here. If they can hold this, I think we'll go back and at least retest this one. But now that we're moving through it, it's not out of the question that a great long would come in this range now, because now that they're finally getting this continuation, it does relay the information that 1, 2, they tried it, and they tried it one more time a little higher, and they're actually getting continuation. So now these 30s could actually be great longs. So I'm price agnostic right now. I am directionally agnostic. Like, they can buy this higher, they can buy it lower. I think I will make my choice as more order flow comes in right now. And if we do come back down to these 30s, I might even buy this depending on the order flow, right? So my scenario is either they're going to fail this distribution and go back, or now that they're getting some decent continuation, test this outside range a little bit again. Just hop on, right? Because this is everything right now, this low volume area. What do you need to see on gold to get back in? No more buyer continuation, but we're getting that. So right now we had 41, 42s. They bought a lot. They bought almost 250 lots against the offer. So that's aggressive buying. That's a pretty good sign. If they keep getting continuation, there's no short. So right now, I'm not in a rush to do anything at all. I might just end up doing nothing. What's the profile on my right side? Oh, this is I think it's like a, I'd say 10-day rolling maybe. It's a rolling volume profile. It might be a 15-day rolling.
Oh, chat is funny. Guys, it looks like crude wants to puke. That hourly close, the bulls are not, they did not do anything with that. Unfortunate for them.
No compression on gold dom for me. Just no, yeah.
That's why you see why I like to use the 9 EMA on different time frames. I'm on the 15-minute here. We came up, retested the 9 EMA, and we're rejecting
Was that
back
NQ?
down now. No, this is CL. So like on CL hourly, look at this. CL hourly, this last hour close that we just had looked really, really good for continuation higher, right? You got this bullish hammer at the bottom of a downtrend. This can signify a reversal back up, right? You look at the 15-minute time frame. We came up to retest the 9 EMA. Bulls were trying, looked real good, and then they failed to close above, and now we're just coming right back down. Now they're trying again. But until like this 15-minute clears, excuse me, I don't see how, we can keep pushing higher. We also only have 16 minutes left on the hourly. If they wanted to do something, they would have done it already.
I am a big EMA fan, but I only use 2 because I think anything like say 15 minutes or higher, I would just be using volume profile. at that point. I would just
Wait,
be
what
using
two do you
overall
use?
structure. Just a 5-minute 20 and the 5-minute 9.
Oh, okay.
So I do
Always
have a
the
20.
5-minute.
Yeah. Oh, only 5-minute. Yeah. I think anything higher, I'm looking at overall structure at that point. So it'd just be
Cool.
too much stuff on the chart.
Cool. Yeah, Ty, they heard me talking smack. I told you this is what happens. The MMs are all knowing. Composite trader. Why are you trolling me? Wait, I won't answer what? What do you mean? What do I use? Which one she uses? When
Be
have I
doing a
never
whole
answered a
lot
question?
of nothing.
You gonna hold that into after hours, Chris, or no?
Sure, why not?
Actually?
Sure, yeah. It's one
Wow.
micro.
You are ballsy, my friend.
It's like $80.
Oh, only $80.
What's
Only $80. Yeah.
Dude, $80 can
You
get
know how much
me.
Panda Express you can get with that?
Yeah.
a lot?
Last 15-minute candle is not ideal for NQ.
$80 is a Lucid account. When did Salma say that? He said that, Salma?
When did I say making 3K a week is a given? I just finished telling you guys I'm struggling. You're telling me
My
3K a
bad,
week is
baller.
given.
Who's saying 3K a week is a given?
Bro, nothing in this market is a given, guys. I always tell you, showing up doesn't mean you're gonna make money. Yo, y'all be lying. Lying on my name is crazy. Splug don't forget. Or doesn't forget. Splug, I'm sorry. I think you're capping there, my friend.
$3 grand is a given. Damn.
Trump is speaking
I
right now, by the way,
know.
guys.
A lot of confidence in that. I don't step out the house unless I'm making $3 grand. That's what she said.
No, it's not even just, it's a guaranteed 3 per week. Sheesh.
What?
Like
Yeah, I need that
clockwork.
passive income. Where's that at? Guaranteed a week?
Guaranteed 3.
Oh, we got Nick for a pip in the chat.
Forex Nick.
Bro, he has a whole army of Nicks.
That's what happens when you start exploring Claude. All this power you never had and you don't know what to do with it. You become a Marvel villain.
Oh, Robin.
Crayon lines, that's funny.
You know what he didn't tell you about that guy? It was me. I was that guy. That's why you got a free egg roll.
Having Nick Army. Tomorrow is your class, your session, class and session tomorrow for XY?
Yeah, we're doing it tomorrow.
You guys all better be there and show up and learn.
Better be
I'll
there,
be there.
or I'll cry.
Professor XY is gonna bless everybody with some knowledge.
Be there or else I'll cry.
But it's News Fest. All right,
We still got a whole hour.
You said Trump was speaking right now, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing his comments. Yep. I'll start posting them in the chat.
You're gonna be our squawk.
Yeah. But I'm reporting for duty.
Oh, it's right here.
It's gonna be here on NT Live, guys.
Yeah, Trader Dude, I heard News Fest as well, but I think he meant to say Snooze Fest.
Could be both.
What were you trying to say, Chris?
Snooze.
I heard news.
When I enter a trade, do I target next LVN or HVN? I try to. I try my best to. Yeah. But at some point, because my risk is very dynamic, if there's something in the way, and now I find myself in a situation where, let's just say, for example, my stops break even, right? And it's still 10 points away, and I'm like 60 points in. What am I going to do? Risk 60 coming all the way back to my break even for 10 points? Like, no. If it's struggling, I'll just take some profits off there or even get flat there. So I'm always looking at it that way.
Yeah, I'm monitoring the situation, guys. What am I using to monitor the news? I use Financial Juice. It's like delayed by 15 seconds or something like that. You could either find them on Twitter, or you can, if you have like a Discord, you can invite them to your Discord server, and then it has its own designated channel. Yep, no problem. Walter Bloomberg is also another good Twitter page.
No, Robin.
Bro, what? Robin is on something else.
When did the boys ended, that season finale? When did that come out?
How many seasons did they even have? Like, I feel like a lot.
They had a lot.
Do I still watch 5 Minute Footprint? Yes, I do. Five seasons. Dang, that went by quick.
That was 5 years. Jesus. It ended, huh? I thought it was gonna be like at the movie theaters. No, the last episode.
I feel like a lot of people are going that format now. A lot of series, they're having their finales as a movie. What's bias for gold? Up
Oh,
at this point. I
you're
tried to
long
see.
now.
I'm long now. I would like to be long lower around the 37s, but these 42s, they're buying the hell out of it. So I'm not sure they'll give me the opportunity. So I started scaling in. My average is 42s right now. See if I can ride this up and through. Going for a high time frame move. I'm expecting to have to hold this through.
Let's see, what does gold look like? Oh, you think bounce from here? What's energy doing? Hold back.
Chat, give us more likes. Yeah, please.
Oh yeah. Oh, 140. Guys, help the network out here. If you guys don't get it to 300, XY won't do his class tomorrow. So, do you want it or what?
I don't know if we can do take backsies on that.
We can get to 200 likes, guys.
Yes, crayon lines. Like, I don't know if that's a joke, but actually, seriously, if you're looking to replicate my trades today, do not do it unless your book is big enough, because I'm not trying to like actively trade or scalp right now, which is what you always see me do. I'm trying to take advantage of a location in the market right now. It is a very key decision spot for me when it comes to gold. And when it comes to these situations and locations, the risk reward is very, very, very good. So, yeah. Like, I don't expect to cover any of this in this current session. If anything, I'm more likely to get stopped out than to actually get anything covered on a TP basis if it's going to happen within the session. Yeah, Slav account. I'm not sure any prop accounts are going to give you this kind of leverage or risk. I'm trying to hold it through to overnight, the Globex session, and see where they take it. I do think so. Earlier I was looking for shorts because this is the shorts last chance, right? We came lower, built volume, built overlapping volume. This is a lot of acceptance. This is a lot of inventory that's now off sides, and they're trading back in through here. And if they can't sell this, this is going to be the support, and this will lead to now price discovery back upside and potentially to where they sold initially, or where I sold too initially. And because this is where it's going to happen, I just need to find the direction, take the risk to reward. These are the things I'm going to go over tomorrow. In the strategy session, it will be actually 100% this kind of stuff. What I'm looking at across different markets like NQ, gold. I'll break down the gold short that I had. Why, right? Based on volume profiling, structure, auction market theory. Win or lose this trade here, I'm going to break this one down too. The whys, the wheres. It will be tomorrow. Where? It will be here on NT Live. Literally right after trade the close, we go right into it.
Oh, today's Wednesday, huh? Okay.
When? Tomorrow. Where? NT Live. When? Tomorrow. What time? After the close. And you guys will be able to do all the Q&A you want. It's encouraged, actually, Q&A. So
I'll be in chat asking some noobish questions.
well, DCI Burnside, he says this is the worst P I've seen in a long time, completely worthless to even watch. Even then, thank you for hanging out with us, even amidst terrible PA. We appreciate it. What do you guys think of tape reading, like time and sales? Well, I'm an order flow trader, so I trade directly off the tape. I do have a time and sales. But with things the way they are now, with all the tools available, the time and sales is not as crucial to have up as it once was because there's footprints, there's this and that. But the time and sales does give me good, like, there is a vibe from it. It does a good job of displaying urgency in the market, and that is something I use.
Ben Joyner, you should check out Nick's free course. He covers volume profile and that. That's the spirit, Robin. Let's get to 500 likes before the close. We should be able to do it.
Where are we at? I can't believe we got like 400 the other
200.
day.
You got what?
I think anything above like 250 is pretty good.
What?
Honest.
No.
No,
For
is that not?
lights?
No?
No, got at
No,
600.
we've gotten more in the
You're
On
gonna
a
get
trade
them
the close stream?
complacent if they don't like it more.
Yeah, anything below 800 is peanuts.
guys, if you go to Nick's Twitter, you will be able to find his free course. It's the real Nick, not these random
Nick
random
for a
YouTube
ticks
pages.
course, not Nick for a SIGs course.
Yeah.
It's awesome, Chi-Town. Hope you
We
get
have
all
a
the
good-
all the monies.
Good 1 hour close. There is still a possibility that they test at least the midpoint of this candle, which is where my entry and my stop are. And I hope it doesn't happen. I hope they just go. Yeah, I don't have a course, guys, but I have a playbook, but it's not a course. And it's
But
free.
like similar to a course.
Eh,
It's a different
no,
word
I wouldn't
for
say
it.
so. I wouldn't say so. If you're looking for like order flow course, yeah, it gotta be Nick's. The playbook might not help at all. The playbook is things that I do, things that I look at. Can't see my stop because it's like right next to my entry. Here, maybe this will be easier right here. Yeah, I mean, you see the risk reward. It's about 1600, 1580 right here. Trying to get this high time frame idea cooking. My X handle, it's in the description in this link in the stream's description is a link to my X handle. It's XYZ Trades 3 E's. I think. I'm pretty sure. Don't go and find yourself into a fake account.
There's a lot of them.
I don't think I have any fake accounts yet. Not there yet.
You wait and see how annoying it is. And then people are gonna be DMing you like, did you just message me to do this and
Hey,
this?
did you get
And
my 10 Bitcoin yet?
like, bro.
Yeah, my playbook is free except for Kane. He paid for it. I waited for him to pay for it and then I made it free.
Can I be your first fake account? That's funny.
Yeah, this price action.
Sleepy. Although it's trying to break out of this wedge.
Yeah, they'll wait though. Unless maybe the last 10 minutes we get a little pop or push down. Hopefully a pop later today.
Does anyone know off the top of their head, even in chat, what's gold's maintenance margin requirement? How many of these can I hold through the close?
You're asking us or are you asking chat?
Anybody with the answer, or I'll have to Google it.
No, just clot it.
Yeah, ChatGPT it.
Is that
People are
what the
so
kids do
scared
now?
to ask. People are so scared to
What
ask
the youngins are doing?
ChatGPT. Yes, I did watch Gladiators, guys.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah, chat keeps asking about
The
that.
fact that you didn't say anything about it, about watching it, means you didn't like it, and that's
No,
not cool.
I already talked about it. That's why. I talked about it already Monday stream when I was getting off with Jack, Leo, and who was on? Leo and Nick, I think, were on after us, or I don't remember. But yeah, I told Leo already. I watched it. It was actually really
So,
good. It
what do
was
we
really good.
think?
It's really good. They told me not to watch the second one though.
I haven't seen the second one yet. I don't want to stain my memory of the first one. $30,000.
For
Yeah,
one
you're
contract?
screw that.
Looks like if I'm
Closing it
still in the
out.
trade, I'm covering it by the close, and I'll just find my way in through Globex or something. Sheesh. All right, well, it's time to adjust some TVs. All right, all right, all right, all right. We'll do a little bit of adjusting here. Jeez. What kind of money they think we have, man? I think this should be okay. I'm like planning out where I'm gonna get paid at right now, and I could just totally eat a stop still. Prior day high is right there.
Thai STR, that is not funny. You guys are not nice.
Well, who said what? I want to see it.
Says would have been funny to see XY get margin called. It's not funny.
I mean, it's kind of. I could see the humor in that. I could see the humor in that. Whoever said that, you get a pass.
Hey, you
get a
get you
pass.
got S plug saying that's just 10 weeks of 3K a week. Brother. It's the same person saying I said 3K a week is a given. Never said that. What's the question, guys? Well, you guys keep saying I'm dodging questions. What is the question? Tell me, what is the question? TV. Told you guys I was going to watch the movie, and I told you guys I was going to watch it the right way. Nobody believes.
I can't believe you're gonna watch it on a phone.
Bro, I watched a Knicks game yesterday on my phone.
Why would you? What? Oh
Bro, what do you mean?
Wait, you just sat on the couch, put the phone right in front of you, and just watched the whole game?
Well, I was working and doing other stuff, but yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Composite trader. I'm sorry, I missed it. I didn't see it. You guys know I always answer your questions. Try to engage with chat as much as I can. My apologies. Oh, V2 wants me to say the on-screen and real-life name of the main character. Like, do you really think I know the real name?
Whose
It's
real
just not
name?
happening. I'll just Google it and then I can tell it to you.
Whose name?
I'll tell you right now. Gladiator cast wants me to give the name of Maximus.
Whose name are they asking you about?
Russell Crowe.
Oh, the lead himself.
Yeah. Does Salma's mic change colors when she speaks? Yeah, my mic is it does do that.
What, it changes while you're speaking?
Yep.
Wow, what year is this?
It's a fancy mic. Hold on, I
Wow.
can even change it. Wait, I can
I
control
mean,
it.
look,
Hold on.
guys, look, when you're making a
Wait.
guaranteed 3K a week,
Bro,
this is light, right? It's light.
you need to not
Come
tell them
on
that because
now.
they actually will believe. Stop. What is the name of this app? My goodness. Oh, here it is. Got it. Fitz, I'm never wrong.
No, guys, I never get margin called. I turn off my phone. I block all numbers from Chicago. When you don't need to trade, how is that mentally different for you? Oh, it's night and day. It's night and day. You're way more
Yeah.
objective. It is night and day. Yes. Listen to the new Drakes. Yeah, it's not very interesting. I think what Iceman
Yeah, I
is
don't
like,
like it either.
Iceman's all about his beefs, and it's like that's cool and all, but I don't give a shit about your beef, man.
But I don't have any beefs.
Yeah, like give me some music. I don't give a damn
Mm.
about your beefs. I do like Cheetah Print though. If anyone heard his third album, I don't know what's one and what's two and what's three, but Maid of Honor is one of the three. The Cheetah Print beat is nice because it's like an 80s club type beat, you know? The lyrics obviously leave a lot left to be desired when you've got Sexy Red. I don't even know how she's in business, but yeah, some things maybe I'm too old to understand. But that beat is nice.
All right, I picked a different color for my mic. You guys, can you see that?
You get bullied into changing your colors?
No, I changed it
Oh,
myself. I want to show off how cool my mic is.
it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
we could tell now you're living good. Could see it.
I didn't buy it, but yeah, we can go with that.
You didn't even buy it, so you make a guaranteed 3K and you get free stuff like that.
Yup.
You're living the life.
Dude, man, we need a Salma life strategy session.
You don't want to know what I
Maybe I'll
did for
drop
my
a
mic.
course.
Yeah,
I'll
you should drop
a
that course. Forget all that trading stuff. How do we get this life with the free stuff?
I'll drop a course. Don't you worry. But yeah, this is cool. I like the purple actually. I should have changed it a long time ago. All right, enough about microphones.
You still long, Chris?
Yeah. Nothing to do.
You do me a favor? Buy gold.
Let me get the big account ready for that.
Head out to your local, like buy it here, head out to your local jeweler, buy it there. Let me get the big account.
I'll do it.
His entire book that he manages, all of a sudden everyone's portfolio is deep in gold. Salma, go ahead and buy 3,000 worth of gold, yeah? You'll get it back by the end of the week.
I'd rather go buy physical gold.
Hitman Actual, thank you. Everything counts.
Bro, I had to look that up, Nick, for a pip.
Oh, we're seeing some strength here.
It's because chat's buying gold right now. That's because you opened up that big account, baby.
Bro, Nick, I
moving.
didn't know there
Look
was
at
an
Chris
acronym.
pretending he's not moving the market. Opens up the big account, buys all the gold. Oh, look. Looks like we're moving.
Guys, what do you think BECSPK stands for as an acronym?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa,
Easy.
what?
I don't know.
What? Say that again. What? Bacon, egg, and cheese?
BECSPK, salt, pepper, ketchup. I would have never. I'm from Jersey and I didn't even know that was a like. I
What
didn't know
is
there was
the
an
what?
acronym for it.
No, is that for real? It's what is it?
Bacon, egg,
Salt?
and cheese. It's like you go into the bodega and you're like, "Can I get a bacon, egg, and cheese?"
Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Is that how they
salt,
say it?
pepper, ketchup.
They say shit
Yeah,
like
Bacon,
the
egg, and
Aki way.
cheese.
What is that how they say? The
the
Aki way.
Aki way. Yeah. Don't forget your bev. Never, never, never. Always gotta have a bev, guys. Just lost brain cells saying that out loud. What McDonald's is giving you a bacon, egg, and cheese with
Bacon, egg,
salt,
and
pepper,
cheese.
ketchup? Bing bong,
Bong.
yeah. Bing bong.
Look at this New York Nick talk. Hmm. You said bodega was crispy. Say that again.
The bodega? I don't know.
Hey man, if you close your eyes, you would guess like Salma's wearing Tim's right now.
Bro, what? I never owned a pair of Timbs in my life.
Huh?
What?
Never.
What
I had
the
Tim's back in the day.
hell?
Back in the day.
When I was your age, many, many moons ago.
Dude, when you were her age, she wasn't even born yet.
Yeah, I don't
Salma's
think I
like
was.
13 or something.
Didn't we say that whose daughter? Your daughter? Somebody had a kid that was like could be friends with Salma. No,
Whoa.
Leo's.
What?
Well,
Leo's
probably Leo.
daughter.
It's gotta be Leo, right?
Oh,
Leo's
yeah.
daughter could be friends with Salma.
I'm closer to Leo's daughter's age than I am to Leo. Yeah. It's crazy. I'm closer to her age than I am to any of you guys, I think.
Are you guys just texting each other? Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong.
Bro. Brain rot. Remember when Salma had light mode charts? Yeah, I'm all grown up now,
Yeah.
guys.
What a time, huh? What a time. She was like 8 years old then. I think she's like 9 or 10 now.
It came around.
You gotta raise your hand to talk to Leo. Salma the type to go up to you, Chris, and be like, "You have games on your phone?"
I don't play games, Xbox, except COD Mobile.
She'd be holding a hot Cheeto bag, smacking on it, talking about it's not even spicy.
Chat, who plays COD Mobile? Let's run some games
There
after
you
the
go. See?
stream is over.
See? See,
I'm being
chat?
so serious. I'm not even joking. I'm a
Shoot.
sweat. We can run a couple games.
You're gonna go from streaming trading setups to streaming gun setups.
Bro, I would do it. I really would do it if there was
Streaming loadouts,
interest.
like charts are cool, but check this loadout.
If there was interest, I would definitely do it.
Maybe during your 24-hour solo stream.
Oh, you're doing
Maybe.
that?
Yeah.
I told
You're gonna
them,
stream
let's
yourself
go.
playing COD, looking at London session.
Be like, guys, wait, hold on. Get my back as I'm trying to get out of a position or enter a position.
Cover me.
Watch my six. She's actually a famous Twitch streamer. Yeah, Joe, don't tell them. Don't let them know. Don't. Keep it a secret.
Dio, nah, not so much Dio. I just want to take advantage of a gold spot here. But yeah, I mean, I don't even Yes, I'm not even pulling up any other chart but a 1 hour gold chart right now. Yeah, I'm not like scalping or the stuff I usually do. I'm just trying to get seated, grab some decent seats at a potential gold high time frame long move here. I mean, I had big plans, right, Dio? Dio, hear me out. I had plans of holding the trade. TP1 would have been like at 45.85 up here, right? All the way through. And then I realized I'm too poor to actually hold the gold margins overnight. So I'm like, hey, look, I gotta pull it down, start getting flat before the market close and try to reposition if I want during Asia. So I had grand plans. Then I realized my pockets ain't deep. So we had a little issue there. But we'll make up for that.
Robin's trying to troll me.
NQ upside target 29,400 by the close. Maybe we're moving up there. That is the top of this range we're in. Not 400, sorry, 460s. We've pretty much bounced from the range support at 700, 750s, and we're making our way to that resistance now at 460s.
Yeah, ES also trying here.
30K on NVIDIA earnings. That'd be great. I would wake up happy tomorrow.
I really have no high hopes for NVIDIA. Hope I'm wrong for Chris's sake. But based off of the way NVIDIA has been moving, I don't think so. And too many eyes are on NVIDIA for them to let it thrive in earnings.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
We still not at TP yet.
Ever so slowly.
Maybe M period. Hitman Actual, you tempted me with a good time?
What do you say?
So the funny thing about GC is it can definitely hit those targets before the close. When
Oh, you flipped long. When'd you do that?
they
Long
failed to
time ago.
sell
Bro,
and
have
came
I
back
just not been
down.
paying attention? Sheesh. Sorry.
You were locked in on flexing that mic.
Oh, is that when you got in? My
Nah,
bad.
I've been sitting in this for what feels like eternity. I got in what, like literally 40 minutes ago? 40 minutes ago. But no TPs.
It's just we're at the weekly open on GC and it's just really struggling here.
It should do what NQ's doing right now in ES. Those guys got the right idea. They don't want me to be part of the rip? Nah, I take that personally. I definitely got to move TPs. All right, chat. As I train more bipolar than my ex. Yeah, that's why I scalp. That is why I scalp. I mean, like I said, I might not even hit any of these TPs.
Be positive. Speak good things into the world.
Well, I'd say I'm pretty positive if I'm moving my TPs up way higher. It's a good start.
Hey, don't be like me though. Make sure you take your
Oh, look at
money.
this. Someone said GC will drop. Boo. OKC fan. Boo. NQ rug going to be epic. Boo. Yeah, guys, I mean, the trade's going to do what it does. Just letting it shake out.
Hey, Jim, what does that mean?
What'd Jim say?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know what Jim said?
He said, I'm glad I don't live in that part of New Jersey. What part are we talking about?
You in the ghetto or something?
No,
The
I'm in the
ghetto.
burbs.
You in the burbs?
I'm in the burbs. I'm in between trees.
Come on, guys. Look, she makes a guaranteed 3K a week.
Yeah, you guys need to stop saying that because chat believes everything.
I don't think so. No, chat's smart. They know.
No,
The
I
jig
don't
is up.
know. Chat.
They know you making a guaranteed 3 a week. You don't have to be so humble about it. Real is real.
Real is real.
Well, thank you, V2 or Y2. V2 crisis.
Leo comes in and says she
please hit
don't
the
make
like.
3, she made 5. You guys, 3 is a little too low. Let's pump those numbers up.
Yeah, you're not getting a mic with that. You're not getting that kind of mic with 3K. It's definitely 5.
Yo, S Plug says I'm gonna find the clip. You have no life, my friend, if you are gonna go through months and months and months of live streams to find a clip of me saying 3K is guaranteed in the market.
Wait, are
I've
they
never
saying
even
that?
had
Are
it.
they saying that you did say that at some point?
Yeah. And he's saying he's gonna go and find
I
the
would
video.
love to see that.
I would like to see it too, because I don't recall ever saying that. I'm always literally emphasizing that
I
market
would
owes me
actually
nothing.
chat. Do you guys in your memory remember her saying that on stream?
You're feeding it into Claude. How do you guys get Claude to do all this work for you?
She did. They said she did.
Do we
Robin
really
don't
believe
lie.
Robin? Do we really
Someone said more
believe
like
Robin?
3K a day.
Yo, they're all
But I
capping.
def remember.
They're all capping.
I don't know. Chad wouldn't lie. Chad would not lie. People don't lie on the internet, Salma.
Oh yeah, they all tell the truth.
I believe
Forgot about
Chad
that.
though. I mean, this can't be like this can't come out of thin air. You definitely have said it. We just need the evidence at this point. And Splug's Claude will expeditiously find it for us. Oh, here we go. Someone says, XY, just take your 3K for the day already. It's right there. Yeah, I could, but I won't.
SH8 gold. Yeah, that seems more like something I'd say.
Talking about passing a prop firm through. Nah, I don't believe that.
PBH.
I don't believe that.
You must not know how petty people can be on the internet. And people have a ton of time on their hands. They
All
will
right,
do
so
it.
now we know SH8 Gold is one of Salma's burners. Done.
Yeah, you caught
Next.
me. Caught me.
Next.
My other burners are also Nick for Pip, Nick for Sig, Nick for
Oh.
Brisket. Those are all me, guys. Secrets out the
You've got
bag.
quite a collection.
Next
burner
is
guy.
ABCXYZ. It's gonna be my new username.
And Rakesh.
And Rakesh.
I wish my burner was Rakesh. Hey, look, Chris, we're doing stuff. Or it's just gold.
NQ's moving a little bit too.
Chris, can you get that second big account out and just like put in a second round? The bigger account.
Let me call them.
Get the bigger account out.
Let me see what I can do here.
All right, well, this is
Rakesh has been gone for a long time.
All right, gold connoisseurs. Gold wouldn't really just like stop at prior day highs of the tick, right? That doesn't really happen. They don't stop at places to the tick like this. No? Okay, cool.
Wait, what?
Because it just traded prior day high. And I would hate it to be the high. Like, gold always sweeps? Oh, okay. If you guys are wrong, you owe me a lot of money. Average US monthly salary is 53 and 6,200 US. Oh yeah, Salma's clearing that for sure.
That's why, aren't you up right now 4,100 and you're still not taking it?
No.
Oh wait, XY is not the average. It's not the average American.
Not yet. Didn't you see it says between 5,300 and 6,200?
Yeah, you got to get your 6,200 first, right? XY makes 10K a day, bro.
Some days.
That's crazy.
If I'm blessed.
But he has to work for it, Salma. You don't.
Yeah, that's a huge
Wait,
thing.
what?
That's why
Wait,
Salma
what?
doesn't take breaks, because she doesn't even like there's no stress. The mental is all 100. Always 100p.
Guys, what are we talking about here?
Hey,
don't worry about
you don't even
Salma,
need to
don't
do
worry about
anything.
what we're talking
What
about.
even is this
3,000 a week.
conversation?
Salma, don't worry about what we're talking about, okay?
What the hell? Just
You
sitting
keep
here
messing
minding
with
my
your
own
mic
business.
lights. You keep messing with your mic lights.
All right, what color do you guys want to see next?
all right. What are you trying to see?
Wait, quick, hurry up.
That's right,
Let's see, let's
Chubby.
Oh, that little spike was M period turn. Man. All right.
Yo, S-Plug has beef with me for no reason. What's your beef?
First of all, it's Splug.
What
I
is
think.
your beef? Bro, what? Like, what?
I just saw the comment.
What is your beef, bro? Is the market that boring? You gotta take it out on me? Do I
I'll
look
tell you
like the
this.
punching bag? Like,
I'll tell you this. Splugs, he's got connections. I wouldn't mess with him ever.
bro,
I'm
said
never talking trash on the internet again because he's gonna dig up stuff about me.
he said, "Come to Cherry Hill Mall and fight me." What? What, bro? What?
Damn,
What the hell?
He's 10 toes down right now.
Bro has beef with himself.
Hey, you gotta respect that.
Robin
Gotta
thinks I'm
respect
4'9". That is not accurate. Oh, Hitman, I'm not showing up. Hell no.
Wait,
Cherry
Jaro,
Hill's like an hour away.
is this wrong? Is prior day high not at this spot?
On GC? What level are you talking about?
Oh, it is. Yeah, GC. It should be right here. My prior day high right now is like 45.50.8 or 9.
Are you talking about RTH previous day high?
Yeah, these are RTH.
No, I have it to be 17.
What?
Well, where does
It
your
looks like it
RTH
right
calculate from?
here. From the open, from Gold's open.
Oh, gold's open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Okay.
looks
Yeah,
about right.
yeah. You're right. Yes.
So, Jaro, I'm not sure, but that's what I got, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, if you're looking at gold's open, not New York sesh, then yeah, you're right.
It's hard if you look at, yeah, these are like the pit levels only, not extended. I'll use overnight for that. So overnight high, overnight low. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are scaring me for a bit. Timu
Guys,
levels? Yeah.
we haven't even hit 300 likes. Come on.
Where we at?
280.
It's because they want to see more cool mic lights, man. You're not
I told you guys
showing
pick a color. Nobody picked the
You gotta tell
color.
us how to make guaranteed 3 grand a week.
They want to know the secrets of making
Just
guaranteed 5 a week.
join Chris's Discord, and then you'll make all the money in the world. That's what
Listen,
that's what he promised me.
I only said 6R, not all the money.
We got a request for a pink mic. Okay, I got you. How's that? That's cool.
What are we doing?
Pink mic.
Mm.
We need 400 likes by 4 p.m., Tracy says.
Wait, now it's just like pulsing. It's not doing it to your voice anymore.
I know, because I put it to pulse.
Oh, you showing off now, huh? Different
I can do a
different
solid.
modes. Okay.
You guys want it to be
Okay.
solid? I got you.
What other order flow tools you use besides volume profile, footprint, cumulative delta, and TPO? First of all, I don't use cumulative delta. TPO, I don't have a TPO. Other than that, just the DOM. Yeah. Footprint, 5-minute footprint, a volume profile, an absolute necessity. I like volume profile so much, I have a bunch. I got 5-minute footprint volume profiles. I got 5-day rolling. I got daily profiles. I got intraday RTH profiles. Big profile guy. But yes, I don't use CVD. CVD does nothing for me. I know, candle nerd. That's what I'm saying. Like, the trade's gonna do the trade stuff. It's gonna be what it is. But that Spurs OKC in a bit. Hey. If the Spurs lose, I might like just revenge trade so hard tomorrow. I'm just gonna max full margin everything.
Well, that's smart.
I'm going in tilted into the markets because of a basketball game. My whoop never tells me like I'm stressed, like even on trading, whatever, no stress. But yes, Monday I checked it after the game and my stress was high for like 3 hours. The
And
only
you say,
time it
I
dipped a
don't
little bit,
stress.
the only time it dipped for a bit was because it was halftime.
Dead.
Dang, Rick, you going to the game on Friday? I actually really do want to go to the Friday and the Sunday game.
Oh, you can afford it. Do it.
The trade hasn't hit.
Yes, John. That's the next area of resistance that I have, but it's really like a combination between this red zone at 370s to 400. So, no, 400, but also 460. That's like the very top. We've just been pushing up into, like I said, the other side. If I share this chart again, this is pretty much the range that we've been in. We came down into support, and I'm just targeting
Ooh,
the
Oh, we got
highs here.
TP.
nice. Nice
Only one.
pop.
I still have 5, so this might
Russell
mean
just
nothing.
made new highs on the day.
This might mean absolutely nothing for me. Yeah, Fiesta. They're not doing the Fiesta court though, I heard, which sucks, but you guys get the Fiesta shirts. That's legit, man. I'm happy for you.
Wait, XY, how expensive are those tickets? Like,
The
just
tickets
trying
I
to see
want are $2,000 a seat. I'll need 2 seats
for
for 2
where?
nights. I don't know. I don't know what
Like
section.
courtside?
No, those are like 25 grand or something like that.
Oh, damn. I thought MSG was like the most expensive.
It is, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. They had a ticket go for 53K last
Yeah,
night.
I would think MSG is, I mean, it's like the basketball mecca, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, 2K and then times 2 and then times 2 and then the flight would be like a little over 2K, maybe like 2,500 and then the
Jeez.
stay. So I'm looking at like 9K or something like that all in to go see it. I'm like, dang, man.
Just stay home.
Yeah, that's when I see that price and then I just kind of like liquidate, you liquidate the positivity, like, just stay home.
Watch it off your phone. It'll hit the same.
Hey,
Trust.
oh,
All right. I'm dropping in the chat
what
the
the hell?
headline that came out. Why is it not letting me send it? There you go.
Talking about watch it on your phone, you out of your mind. All right, chat. Well, the good news is we got paid on 1 contract. The bad news is we still have 5 left. Well, I don't have much time left in the market, so I need to start looking to cover. So, guess we can't get too crazy with the TPs today. Or can we?
Yikes. What a wick on the Russell here.
All right, guys, we're gonna start covering some, God willing.
Did it push out more for you? Oh, it's just consolidating a bit.
Yeah, it's just consolidating, but time's running out, and I don't want to get stuck holding anything. Yeah, Chad, we just found out earlier I'm too broke to actually hold these overnight, so it is what it is. At least we made a little bit of money.
You broke? They don't go in the same sentence.
You guys ever seen that meme where it's like a girl's like texting a dude, calling him like, you this, you that, you a snake, you cheated on me, blah, blah, and you broke, and then all he replies with is broke?
She broke, I'm up.
I did say God willing, PBH. It will auto close. Yeah, I know it'll auto close, but I don't want it. I would rather be able to choose where I exit then than to just, have it sit and then all the other stuff afterwards happens and I don't know. And now I'm stuck with most of the size at like crappier prices. It's just like a peace of mind. Well, it was a nice move up, but they're slowly just giving back now. I will move my risk up to break even in a little bit and hope we get some more motion. Yes, chat. I am a Catholic. God has blessed me in more ways than I can imagine. Algo time doesn't seem to apply to GC. I don't know. Maybe someone else can let us know. I would think it's to everything because it is a market on close, and if there's any market orders, you would look to close it. But I mean, gold technically is already closed, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Am I trading on prop? No. Cash only. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I got about 4 minutes. I don't want to hold 5 into MOC, so hopefully we can get a nice push before the algo, and maybe I can go down to 1 or just get flat if it's nice. And I don't know. We'll figure it out. I would like to be able to TP some more though. This ain't it right now. The indices are moving. You still in it, Chris?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Yeah, I need that from gold right now, but it's looking a bit weak.
One day you should have traded NQ over gold.
NQ was way tougher. But
No, I
I
agree.
wasn't, honestly, yeah, I wasn't even looking to trade. I'm just trying to get seated into this gold position and have it bake. And then I realized my pockets ain't deep enough to do that. So we'll see. No, it wasn't me that got the big 400K, 300K payoff from Lucid. It was not me. I'm trading cash. My own account. But hey, congrats to that guy. Wow.
Yeah, that was insane. We got a really nasty wick on Russell and YM right now. 10-point pullback on the Russell.
Looks like gold wants to just give it up here. Two minutes. All right, well, I'm not gonna cover it here, so might as well wait till MOC.
All right. 12 minutes left.
2 minutes left for me. I think the decision will come in with MOC for my trade. It's either it keeps going and I'll probably be able to hold it, scale out, or it just comes to my stop a little above break even here. Yeah, chat. I'm Catholic, church every Sunday. Serious business. Didn't MOC already happen? Yeah, so gold's technically closed. So I don't know. I mean, but it's kind of like gold opens way before the New York Open. And when the New York session opens for indices, it moves gold too. So I don't have the answer here.
You will in about 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Pretty shortly here.
Might get cooked. Break even would be pretty crappy. Yeah. We'll see. We're watching it live, chat. Hit the like. This ain't fake sim money.
Attention traders, it's algo time.
All right, well, that did nothing.
And gold didn't move too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, gold did not move too much. This hourly candle doesn't look too strong though. I might take the money. Yeah, I'm gonna flatten this trade. I'll take my money.
This thing right here.
Thank you. It's been a while. I haven't heard those. The greatest violins.
Good trade.
Yeah, we'll see during Globex if I'm gonna try to get some like a seat for the long, but we'll see.
Now you can go to the basketball game.
That was not enough. No, it's way expensive. It's way expensive.
Way expensive.
Not for Salma.
Yeah, apparently not.
Yeah.
S plug in the chat will tell you it's not.
So I said X-Man makes more money when he's not trading than I do when I'm trading.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man, they're moving up now. Salma's got a PJ. Yeah, I mean, guaranteed money is nice.
What the hell's a PJ?
Private jet.
Bro, how can I have a private jet when I don't even know what PJ stands for?
That's
Come on,
exactly
guys.
what people with private jets say.
All right, XY. You are such a pot stirrer for someone who's so quiet.
What are you talking about?
For someone who is so quiet, you love to
I'm
stir
just
the
reading
pot.
chat. I'm just reading chat.
Mm-hmm. All right, I need a business duck. I just spilled coffee all over myself, so
8 minutos to see what
Oh
NVIDIA
yeah,
says.
I traded props way differently. Yes, I was way heavier of a scalper. When I was doing it, end of day drawdowns were not really prevalent everywhere. It was all intraday, so you had to be real careful. The options available now are infinitely better than when I was doing it. How would you rank footprint, volume profile, and DOM with the usefulness? Volume profile first, DOM second, footprint third. I heard PJ's caught 3K a month. Coincidence? Yeah, well, I hate that I covered my gold position there now.
Yeah, I'm long NVIDIA, UE, long NVIDIA, Intel, AMD, Micron, SanDisk, SMH. What else?
Ron,
ARM. You guys catch ARM? What a breakout that was.
as far as I've known, Ron, the volume profile on TradingView is absolutely unusable unless things have changed. I don't use TradingView either. I mean, it's totally fine if footprint is number one for you. I think it's totally fine if footprint is the one and only. I think everything just kind of relays. It's essentially the same info, right? It's just how you use it. So it's like different languages being spoken to you. Whatever speaks your language is going to be what's best for you individually. Oh, doggy. Dude, he's way bigger now.
So
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, he's going up fast. Doggy. Guys, it's time. You got to hit the like for that one. If you don't, everyone's going to know you hate puppies. You don't want that.
Yeah, we still don't have 400 likes. I don't think Tracy's going to let us leave in 5 minutes,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Come on, get us 62 more likes.
Like it.
Help
Well,
us.
apparently Jim is not here to take us out, so we're going to have to do that ourselves at some point. But for now, if you guys are tuning in now or just maybe 20 minutes ago, tomorrow, after trade the close, when the market closes, we're doing a deep dive session. It's called Develop Your Edge. It's a new segment that they're doing. I'm going to be walking you guys through everything auction market theory on my charts, high to low time frame, volume profiling, how I get my levels, why they are levels, how I would play them, when it matters, when it doesn't. Just use it as a guiding hand in the market. So if you are interested, you will be able to ask questions. Jim will be there, so he's going to help facilitate. Yeah, there will be all that FAQ. What are they called? Q&A. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Very interactive. So if you guys already have stuff that you are looking to ask, you'll be able to do so tomorrow. How to order Panda Express? That's paywalled. Sorry.
You guys got to
That's
join
paywalled.
the
I can't give
Discord
you
for that.
everything. I can't give you everything.
It's hilarious.
If Jim isn't there, there's the opportunity to escape.
Where
Yeah, well,
is Jim anyway?
since I'm in Jim's basement, tomorrow's segment, it's literally going to be both of us on the same camera. He's going to go downstairs and we'll do it together.
Hey, that's so loud down there.
Like, whose idea
Dude,
was it to
That's
record
such a
that?
good bite, man. I don't have a Discord. So if you want specific access to me tomorrow, you'll have your chance. Because you'll be able to ask questions in the chat. And it'll be here NT Live, same stream. Just stick around after the close. We're gonna get right into it. All that jazz. Three o'clock Central. So market close 1 p.m. my time Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. It's literally right after trade the close on this network. Will it be saved? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's just like replaying the stream, the live stream. So if you can't make it, it'll be there. As far as I know.
All right, the runner's running. I'm probably going to close it out here and wait to see what happens with NVIDIA.
Oh yeah, I'm doing trade the close tomorrow too, so
With
I'll remind
me
you guys. Yes.
and Leo.
That's
That
Salma.
should be fun.
I am trading tomorrow too. Wait, I don't trade the close tomorrow? It's Thursday.
It might be with you. I don't know.
Hey,
No,
they
I trade in the
they moved
open.
it to DEI Wednesday?
I trade the open tomorrow because the Tuesday you guys did the competition.
Hmm.
So it'll be Merritt and I tomorrow.
Oh, that's fun.
Still got that long, Chris? Are you closing it at the close or
Yeah,
just gonna hold on to
it's
it?
probably gonna close it here soon. No, it's a minute left. All right, I closed it.
Nice long, man.
Good job.
In that
Well,
for 4
that's the
hours.
bell. Jim's not here to take us out. Salma, do you want to do it?
Sure. You guys know, as Jim always says, be good to each other, take care of yourself, be safe, do all those
Oh,
good things.
dang.
Dude, call me off guard, man. You do
It's
it.
all good. Look, guys, the stream is over. The market's closed. Go
Go
do
enjoy
something else.
yourselves.
Get yourself ready. 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Go Spurs. Go. All tides, high tides, raise all boats. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. Go Spurs. Go. You know,
Pump up the likes, get us
boo
to 400.
OKC. Please hit the likes. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Goodbye. Goodbye,
All right,
chat.
guys, have a good day.
Bye.